This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, August 22nd, through this coming Sunday, August 28th, 2016. So as I tune into the energy for this week, the guides want me to share with you a topic that they've talked about before and that they keep repeating because it's of crucial importance for you to understand and to have this tool to work with to benefit your life. And that is that you are never, ever alone. You have this beautiful group of spirit guides and angels and loved ones that are around you all the time. I call it your counsel. And when I do a reading, this is the energy that I call in for you. Each and every living person has their own counsel of spirit guides and angels and loved ones that never, ever leaves your side. So they want to help facilitate things in your life. They are aware of your soul map and your blueprint and your soul intentions in all directions of time. And they want to keep you on that path, and they want to help you to live to your greatest joy. Now, they can't interfere with your life. They can't just step in and take over things and make decisions for you. That's not what it's about. And those divine interventions that save your life, that's angelic, and that's a different story. But right now, today, for this reading, for this week, they want to remind you to communicate with them, to tell them what you need. Then they can give you guidance, and they can give you all those hunches and hints and signs and synchronicity so you can follow those breadcrumbs, so you can find all the goodness in your life that makes you the happiest. And the easiest way to communicate with them is to set intentions. And this is simple. You just focus into your heart and say, it is my intention to. And then fill it in with a positive now statement. So if you want a new relationship, you can say, it is my intention to now allow love into my life. And then you reinforce this intention statement with a thank you statement. So it is in my intention to now allow love into my life. Thank you for showing me how to allow love into my life. Showing me what I need to bring love into my life. And then pay attention. Pay attention to all the ideas that you get and the signs that you see and what you hear, music lyrics. They communicate with you absolutely every way possible. They are in tune with you, and it's subtle, it's simple, it's never ever complicated. They're not going to give you something convoluted and complicated. If there's something in your life that's complicated that you're trying to interpret, that's your ego. And so just drop that and walk away from that. Divine guidance is very simple and very straightforward. It's that feather laying on the ground. It's that aha moment that pops into your head of realization. It's the dream that you have when you're sleeping that answers your questions. It's subtle, it's positive, it's loving, it's supportive. That's how you recognize guidance. So set your intentions, say your thank yous, and then take the steps, because your beautiful counsel cannot take the physical steps. And they are endlessly patient. They'll say, oops, you missed that one. Well, we'll just gently and lovingly give it to her again and again and again, until she sees it and can make those steps and take that action that's going to bring love or whatever it is you want in your life. There is no dream that's off limits. Tell them what you want. Tell them what you need. Positive now statements. It is my intention to. thank you for. And that's probably simply the most important tool that you can have in your life to live to your happiest potential. So, this week for our reading, we're using Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. This beautiful artwork by Steve A. Roberts. And we've got our 3 rows, money, success, and well-being. And let's see what we got this week. I'm going to spread these out, and then I'm going to go over each one to give you a complete reading for the energy of this week and how you can use it to your best advantage. So there we go. All right, starting with the first card. The beautiful star with Archangel Jophiel. To me, this is the card of hopes and dreams. What is it that you want to create in your life? And this is reminding you that when you focus on what it is you want to create, to me, it's the star. What is the star you want to focus on? That's your dream. And that creates the happy times. And go ahead and make these positive, optimistic, long-term plans. What do you want things to turn out? How do you want things to turn out? What is your desired outcomes? Because you're on the right path, and Archangel Jophiel is helping you. So set your hopes, set your dreams, set your desired outcomes, set your goals. Keep your eye on the star. And this, to me, these vessels pouring water, that's just let the emotions go. Don't get buried and bogged down in all the emotions. Just let those flow off. Let it flow off and flow away. And just, like tears going into the flow of the river, let all those emotions go and keep your focus on your hopes and your dreams. And that way, they'll start coming true in your reality. And next, we have the 5 of Fire. This is competing goals. 5 is a bit of conflict and fire is action. So if things get a little confusing in the middle of the week, think about your priorities. Think about what's most important to you. Don't try and do too much. Don't try and take on too much. Try and keep that focus going. See, they're all sort of crossed and in the middle here. Think about the one that's the most important to you. So then you don't get bogged down in those bothersome details. And if you've got your priorities set, you don't have to have conflict with others. You can just, quietly hold that to yourself and realize that all the action that you take is going to be towards your desired goals. And then we've got the 4 of Water. This is the card, one of the cards of helping you to pay attention to where you're focusing. The 4 of Water says you might be a bit bored. I love the imagery here. See, she's looking at the empty cups. There she is. She's all focused over here on these little gray empty cups. And here's this beautiful, abundant, bright, golden cup in front of her. All she needs to do is turn her head a little bit and see, here's the opportunity. It's being offered to you. So open your eyes to all these possibilities instead of continuing to describe this lack or this disappointment or this thing over here that's not working out for you. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better. As long as you're focusing on that, things are not happening. This is where it's happening. Right here. So pay attention to what you're focusing on. If you're focusing on lack or explaining to people why things aren't working, just stop that right now. Stop that and focus on what you want to happen, how it's going to, start happening for you. So now we're starting our success row with Renewal. Archangel Jeremiah. This is a beautiful card to remind you you have choices. You're perhaps at a crossroads and you have some choices. So review and evaluate. Look at the positive side of the facts and then make your choice. move in the direction. This is Archangel Jeremiah showing you. I'm holding the beacon out here. All these emotions, this churning, choppy water in between, it's all shallow. You can walk right through that to me. So don't get bogged down in these emotions again. Remember the star and how you're going to let those emotions just fall away from you. Here you're going to go across. You're going to pick your path. You know, the path to those desired outcomes, to those hopes and dreams. It's all there. And Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Jeremiah are helping you with this. Allow them to carry you. Follow the beautiful beacon. It's safety, it's security, it's happiness. It's everything that you want. So allow yourself to move in a new direction. Because this beautiful Six of Fire says you have victory with this. This is the victory parade, and they're throwing the rose petals, and everything turned out well. Six is faith and trust and love. That everything turns out well. And good news is on its way. And you're going to be recognized for this. So it's beautiful energy to keep you going. And this victory parade, the other thing about it is, you know, when the parade's over, the next day he gets up again and he keeps going. He keeps working at whatever he got the victory for. It's permanent. It's in place. So you keep working on it, and it keeps bringing you happiness and success and abundance and love and all those things that you want. That's all wrapped up in this beautiful star card and this beautiful renewal card that you're on the path. So pay attention, define what your desired outcomes are. And now we've got the Three of Earth, which is telling you to use all that great creativity. Because again, you're going to get recognition for this high quality work you're doing. And allow people to help you a little bit. This is the card of being a team player. 3 is expansion. Earth is your material world. So using your creative ideas and your creative talents to expand your material world. Very important energy and message in that. And even if you don't think you are particularly artistically creative, you have a creative outlet. Even if you're good with numbers or, you know, an engineer, all of it is creative. No matter how logical it is, it has a creative side to it. So allow that to expand in your life, to bring you all this happiness, to add to all these choices that you're making and goals that you're choosing. And the Six of Earth here, starting for our well-being row, absolutely reinforces this, because this is gifts of money, time and effort, new career opportunities. It's receiving a loan or paying off your debts. This card to me is the exchange of money. It is your receiving money as well as your giving money. That's what creates the balance in this scale. As you give out, you receive. So it's also, to me, gifts to charity, gifts to helping people, as well as building your own coffers and building your own well-being around money and success. That balance and that trust of knowing it's okay. And then this beautiful Knight of Fire reminds you that you're on a quest. You created a quest here with the star and with renewal. And your quest has momentum and it's going this week. So there are things that are going to need to be dealt with, and you're going to have, you know, people to help you with this. But make your, you know, when decisions come up towards the middle of the week, make those decisions. Think things through and think about, again, based on your desired outcomes and your hopes and your dreams, what's the best route to that outcome? What's the decision I need to make for that outcome? You are passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and a little bit restless this week. And that's okay. Use all of those attributes to your absolute best advantage and allow others who are passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless to assist you on your quest. And it'll help things come together. And then Awakening with Archangel Gabriel says, all of this, you're creating change. And change is a good thing. But as we go through change, there's this little phase, once it starts, that's called the meantime. So you've got the beginning and the middle and then the outcomes. And that little middle bit's a bit of meantime while you are waiting for things around you to come into balance. Because you've made choices and you've made, setting these goals and all is allowing change in your life. And change is a very good thing. But for change to be successful, you're going to have to change your perspective a little bit. See, she's hanging upside down. And as she comes back up right again, there's just a little bit of a meantime. They're calling it a temporary standstill. And this allows you to calibrate and to adjust to this new goal that you want, this new space you want to be in. If you want to bring love into your life, that's a change because you're adding a person to your routine and to your living space and to how you live your life. If you want a new job, then yes, that's a fantastic opportunity, but it's a different routine. It's a different route. It's different people. All these new opportunities are so positive, but they come with a bit of change. So this card is just reminding you, allow Archangel Gabriel to help you adjust. Help you adjust to this new goodness, these new ways of being, all this new wonderfulness that you are ready to allow into your life. It's all going to be great. Allow yourself to flow and adjust with it. So there's the reading for this week. I would love to help you with your personal energy, with specifically what is going on in your life. Please contact me for a reading. All the information is on my website, which is spiritpathways.net. And we'll call in your counsel and I will tap into your energy and I will give you understanding and clarity and answers about what's going on and what, the direction, help you choose your direction and understand your future so you can make the absolute best choices possible and receive your guidance. See what your guides are saying to you. We'll do that together. It's a wonderful experience. So have a wonderful week and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.